Hello and welcome to today's stream. Shut off the fucking bad music. Anyway, we're doing D&D again, and here's Raccoon, and you can see my tits as well. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he's showing his tits.
I'm showing off my fucking hungala titis balongas. But anyway, today's plan is that Raccoon was supposed to be in the previous session with, you know, Crystal, Muerto, and Master Cold Rice, but he was busy, so we're doing his session now, and he's doing a little solo session with us today. It might not be a very long one, it might be a very short one. I'm just gonna do a maximum of like 4 hours because I have other stuff I would like to do as well today, so it's gonna be a very short stream today, and this is basically what we're gonna do. And Mushi's here as well now, apparently. Mushi's invading. Mushi's invading. Oh no, she's gonna piss everywhere. She's gonna piss everywhere. What?
I'm sorry, okay? He asked me. He
Oh god, she's gonna piss everywhere. She's gonna piss everywhere.
You asked me if I wanted to join you.
He lured me in with food.
What the fuck? Why? Why do you hate me?
He showed me so much good food.
I basically just had a bag of garbage, and I just basically lured him with that. I just basically just shook it. Anyway, Mushi, shut it. It's time to start. It's time to start. It's time to start. Where the fuck are my nose? Mushi, you made it very clear you did not want to join in this, because I've asked you multiple times that you did not want to join in.
Yeah, well, you did. You said that there would be other people here.
But, well, right now it's just Raccoon, because Raccoon hasn't done his session one, so we're doing his session one now.
What the fuck? Raccoon, you do solo sessions with only me.
No.
Listen, we can have a little bit of a... Oopsie daisy. We can have a bit where you can be basically Raccoon's pet. You can be the pet talking mouse. And then we can make you into a real girl, and then you can join in. What about that? Okay, good. But she doesn't respond. Okay, good. Anyway. Right, Raccoon. It is quite a sunny day during July 16th.
Oh,
You've recently heard that there's a job near a town called Black Deer that is basically in between two bigger settlements, where it's basically like a kind of like a stopping pit for some people who are traveling far and wide. They recently needed some hired assistance because they recently had multiple problems. So you basically heard of it, but you were a little bit late. You've heard from the town that the person who gives out these jobs is the local sheriff. Who is the local sheriff. Oh, motherfucker, she fucking moved me away. I was doing exposition. I gotta redo my exposition. Motherfucker. I was fucking reading from my notes, and I didn't have Discord on, so I'm reading from my fucking notes.
sorry, I was doing things with Raccoon. Can you go back for just a second?
No.
No.
I am
fine.
DM. No, I listen.
Okay, well, Raccoon, so back to what I was doing.
When did Mushi remove me from the calls? So how much do I have to repeat?
Everything.
For fuck's sake. Okay, well, all right then. Actually, I also need to change this category to D&D.
It takes me a second to open the fucking menu. I had because I was gonna do that for the fucking joke when you were talking about the stupid fucking pet thing, but it takes me a second because I have to open the menu on mobile, and it's like, and then you started moving on from that, and it was like already too late, and I was just like, fuck it, collab chat.
Are you gonna do the bit or not?
Do what bit? I already did the bit!
Stop yelling at me!
I'm not yelling! I'm upset.
Good.
Oh god, my bones. Oh fuck. I have not gotten out of bed yet, and my bones are stiff. Oh.
Hey, Doc.
Would you like to do something else, Mushi, or can I describe the scene?
What? I have not even been doing anything. I've been stretching.
I meant earlier when you fucking moved me!
Oh, I don't know.
He was
Because I don't know what else to do. I don't plan jokes that far ahead.
she started licking me and kissing me.
Oh yeah, I kissed him, and then I went like, oh. And then you came back right as I started doing the
All right. It is a sunny day during July 16th of year year 50 ADV, which you know means after the Demon War.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be a demon?
No. You fucking, I lost my train of thought now. God damn it, Mushi. You recently heard that a nearby town called Black Deer has recently needed some assistance basically, and you know everybody needs some good old money to sustain themselves. You head over there to Black Deer, and you hear from the people there basically that the person who's giving out the job is the local sheriff. What would you like to do, Raccoon? Who the fuck is texting me? I got moved to the collab chat again. Every fucking time. Mushi, I will break your neck. I'm gonna break your fucking neck.
Hey, listen, you said I couldn't be a demon, so I decided I was gonna be a demon.
Now I have to redo my fucking explanation or the fucking scene of the environment a third bloody time. Raccoon.
Yes.
It is a sunny day during July 16th.
I'm knocking. Waiting for host.
You recently heard that a nearby settlement called Black Deer, D-E-E-R, needed some assistance.
Mm-hmm.
You head to the town. And talk to the locals, and they say that the person who's giving out the job is the sheriff. What would you like to do?
Describe the entire, like, I enter the town. Describe what the town looks like.
The town is quite small. It's not really super big. It's mainly for like people to It's basically between two different bigger settlements, and Black Deer is basically just a in between for people to rest up if they've done a long journey. Yes.
Are you not doing this on Roll20?
Yes, I'm doing it on Roll20.
Why do you not have visuals
because he currently doesn't have anything.
I don't really. I mean, I only really use visuals when it's combat. When it's combat use, really.
I mean, I usually have, like, everything set up.
Yes, Moosey, I will do it in the future.
I didn't know if you did. I didn't know if you did, and you just forgot to set it to fucking show the screen or not. Like, okay, man, come on, man, you're bullying me.
Yeah, for a fair reason, actually. I can I'll show the fucking poopy map that I made. So it's basically just a
fair reason. I'll show you fair reason, and you're back in the fucking piss.
I don't even see that map. No, thank you.
It's a very fairly small town. It's basically just a couple of buildings. There is the brothel. That is there's the brothel. There is a blacksmith, a general shop, a inn, a gunsmith, and the sheriff's town, and basically the mayor house building. There's also a bank. There's also a
residential?
No. There is no residential.
Doug, you have 7 buildings here. This is considered a town. Where do the people fucking live?
The brothel.
I do have Raccoon. Would you like to ask maybe some of the settlements where they live?
That's not how that works.
He doesn't know. He's new to this place. He's new to this place.
For a house, and there's no house. There's clearly no houses.
If I may explain, Raccoon is new to this settlement. Raccoon is very new to this town and this area. He doesn't know how it works.
Oh my god, Duck.
What?
To know what a house is, you just look. Just because Raccoon is new doesn't mean he doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, these are the buildings that he sees. These are the buildings he sees right now.
Raccoon, you're blind.
What the fuck? Anyway,
I want to be a bird on Raccoon's shoulder that's always shitting.
All right, so there is. All right, let me let's say again what kind of freaking buildings there are.
They told you that the person who has the job is the sheriff's house. That's what they told you.
That's all I know right now.
Yeah, pretty much. But every single building has basically their name on it. So like you see like on the building there says like sheriff house and like inn and stuff like that. So you can clearly tell which house is which.
All right, then I presume I will go to the sheriff's house.
You head to the sheriff's house. It is quite tiny of a house. It's not really super big. Do you just enter it, or do you knock, or do you like?
Yeah,
open it?
I just knock on the door and then open the door, I guess.
Yeah, you knock on the door and you basically hear a guy say, give me a moment, and you just open it and you basically see a quite he is a relatively fat man in there. He has basically has a coat that's on like the coat he has a big long coat in the coat hanger. He's wearing like a white vest and stuff like that, a white shirt. He has quite a very big mustache. He has a very big black mustache. He has his sheriff hats on the table, and he's you can pretty much see that he's bald, but he has some hair on the side still. And he kind of sees you. And, hello. Are you also here for the job?
Yes, I've heard there are a need for a Black Deer contract, if I'm not mistaken.
That is very true. I've already given up one of the jobs to a couple of other teams, but I still have two more that could be done. And he basically like pulls out the two other the two other pieces of paper that basically describes what they are.
Of course, more the merrier, of course.
Yes.
This is my bird, Raven.
Actually, Raccoon, would you like to describe what the character looks like for the chat? And maybe Mushi would describe your Raven. Maybe Mushi would describe the Raven herself that she is now.
Yeah. So the Raven is a bird. Don't know if you've ever heard of those things, but they fly around with wings.
Birds don't exist. Birds don't exist in my world. What the fuck's a bird? What the fuck?
Actually,
How dare
I'm actually a robot bird, which is why I can talk and speak to you. But also, I like to caw and shit on Raccoon's shoulder sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I am a goblin.
So stupid. No, we're gonna cut that out of the video.
No, it's in now. It's in the lore.
I'm a goblin with a sniper rifle on my back.
Goblin tinkerer.
I'm a bit bigger than normal goblins. I'm above average.
I can confirm this.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up, Jonas. I'll YouTube off.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, my
Yes, he's like leather clothed, very dark figure, very mysterious looking.
I'm gonna cry.
Good. Cry.
I'm just gonna start. Start streaming.
Yeah, that's kind of my character. Just imagine a goblin with a sniper rifle, black leather clothed.
It's
like a
the sheriff basically says it's quite hot outside. Do you sure you want to wear all black? Good all black?
I lack the heat.
Well, okay then. But yeah, there's two pieces of paper now on the table that basically describes the job.
All right, I'll look at the pieces of paper.
On one of them, it says that there is a little bit of a wolf problem. People have seen wolves in the area, basically, and they're really close, and they're kind of scared there might be a little bit of a problem of it. So they want somebody to take care of the wolf situation. It also says how much each mission gives you, and this one gives you only 10 gold. The pack of wolves.
10 gold for a pack of wolves? That's a steal.
Well, they want people to do it. They don't want people to like, There's also another job that basically describes that a mysterious symbol has been a mysterious symbol with magic apparently has been found, and every time somebody touches the symbol, it basically burns them, and they have no idea what it is. So people are a little bit worried about that as well. And if you can figure out what the symbol is and what it does, you get 20 gold. But if you figure out who did it, you get an extra. You get the 30 gold.
I'm gonna flip.
I'm gonna accept both jobs in this situation because I feel like I can take care of the wolves quite easily and just head on for the symbol.
The sheriff basically describes that I've already taken one of the jobs. I've gonna do the symbol one, but you can help me do the symbol one if you can. But so either you can do the wolf one or you can do the symbol one with the sheriff.
How much gold was the symbol one again?
The symbol one, it was 20 if you figure out what the symbol is and what it does, and you get but if you figure out who did it, you get 30 gold.
Okay. So it's like if I figure out what the symbol does, it's 20 and then an extra 30, or if I find out who
it's
it is?
Basically you get an extra 10 if you found out who did it.
Okay. There
we go.
Oh, she turned into a raven. She polymorphed into a raven.
Oh my god. Hold on.
That's Raven hours, bitch. Let's flip back. What?
I guess I'll go for the symbol one because that seems fun to do with the sheriff.
Okay.
Though I have a feeling like the sheriff is going to be a bit slowing me down.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, damn, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck? How could you say that to the poor sheriff who's crying now?
Yo, I love how I'm looking at Raccoon's open mouth as a fucking raven, and I'm just about to like jump right in.
No. Well, alright then. And he basically just takes a piece of paper and he takes both pieces of paper and roll them up. And this is the symbol that here's the symbol that he basically found, and it takes out it was in the room. Basically, it was basically just a wooden, a kind of a bit of a fence, basically, which they clearly. Duck, give me link. What link to what? Where do you want this link? Who's link?
Who's the link?
Also, why aren't you saying this? Okay, fine, I'll give you link to Roll20. Or do you want link to D&D Beyond as well? I'll give you link to Roll20.
I don't know what D&D Beyond is, so you know, I don't use that. I don't even think I need it. I'm just a fucking bird, man.
But yeah, it's basically just a
fucking bird in PC sheet.
It's basically just a.
Should have one.
Yeah, there you go. It's basically just a piece of. It's basically just a piece of a fence that he had in the room, and he just puts it on the table, and he you can basically see the symbol on the of like at the bottom of the fence. Somebody our nearest farmer or the not farmer. This was basically behind the bank, where there's like a fence around, where there's a fence, and somebody basically just stumbled upon it, and when they touched it, they got burnt. So, and nobody could really get rid of it, so I just took the whole fence off it, says the sheriff boy.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm really good at acting? Those roll 20 link.
Yo! Flip me around.
Hold on. Fuki's being a fucky thing. Oh, I mean,
yeah, I put myself flipped on your head on my stream, so you should have me flipped. So it's like matching.
Is there anything you would like to do, Raccoon?
I kind of want to go to the shop and check it out, what they have.
So without telling him, he basically shows you what the symbol is, and then you just go outside to the shop.
Describe the symbol again.
Yeah, you don't know really what the symbol is. It's basically just like it's a circle with some like you know, it's not a language you recognize. You don't even know if it's a language. It's like a circle with like a symbol in the middle.
Hmm.
You have no idea. You don't know. You don't know from just seeing it what it is. But you can probably roll for it.
I'm gonna roll investigation, I presume.
You can either do Arcana or Investigation. Either one of those. I called.
Okay. No, I'm gonna go investigation because I have a +3 on that. So
Go ahead. Do it.
I have rolled a 17.
Motherfucker.
17. Is it the third 17 or
14 + 3.
Ah, okay. You can
The fuck
tell.
is he rolling?
You can investigation to see what the symbol is. You can tell.
Fuck. I don't think a raven can investigate.
You asked me. You asked me. What is he rolling?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I don't think a raven has the ability to investigate.
You're a smart raven.
Yeah, well, I literally don't have.
The
Still
Raven's head
perception.
expands.
You know what? The raven has 20 intelligence.
So what the
Damn.
fuck? I'm the smartest raven ever. What the fuck? Why the fuck am I here? Who are you people? I fly away.
Damn.
The door's closed.
Fuck.
But yeah, you
At
recognize
least I'm
this.
smart enough to not fly into a window.
You recognize the symbol to be from the School of Enchantments, and you recognize it to be kind of like a enchantment ritual. And actually, you would also probably know that this mainly is used to like it's mainly used to like encircle a place. There's probably more symbols around, basically. So in order to work.
So what I'm hearing is that the town is kind of like trapped.
No, it's not trapped. It's basically it's not active at the moment, but you recognize that the symbol is somewhat something about like enchantment, and it's also like a ritual thing. So it has to be in a circle in order for the magic to work. But you recognize it to be the School of Enchantment.
And this enchantment, where's this exactly placed?
It was placed. The sheriff basically says that it was placed behind the bank.
I ask, have you found any more of these figures?
Nope, we have not found any others. This is the only one that we found. It was also pretty well. Concealed. We only really found it because somebody stumbled upon it by accident. Really, it was just dumb luck.
Well, I presume we should head back to the bank and then do some more investigation if we can find some more of these.
Well, alright then. And do you go directly to it, or do you want to go somewhere else first, maybe, like somewhere around the town?
I mean, I could ask some other town people to see if they know anything.
Do you just ask openly, like just random people, or do you ask specific people?
What type of people are there?
There's mainly just people on horses going like outside of town and inside of town. There's some people like just hanging about outside of the brothel, having a little bit of a drink. There's the most of the people who are outside are basically just people who are passing by the town or just or just stopping by to shop.
Okay.
There is the blacksmith as well, who's basically has his building is like a little bit of a circular. It's very open, and it's like it's also stony as well. It's a stone circular building, and there's also a big chimney as well. So he's not really his whole thing is more inside or not. He's very in the open, you could say. His shop is very much in the open, and you can clearly see him.
Dark.
Yeah.
What level are we?
Level 1.
Okay.
I go towards the blacksmith and I walk up to him. No, yeah, I walk up to him.
You see a dwarven man with long red hair, and he basically has like, he's wearing a black bandana and has like, what are those called? The blacksmith wears, like it's like made out of leather and basically like has their tools in it and stuff like that. And it's like over, it's like
An apron?
Oh yeah, apron. Thank you. My brain went fucky wucky. Apron. He has basically like a black leather apron as well. He doesn't know that he doesn't notice you at first. He's working on something, so he doesn't notice you at first.
Excuse me.
Ah!
You are excused.
Oh,
You
thank
were, he says that. You were excused. How may I help? How may I help you?
The raven on his head says that.
How may
Hi.
I help you, sir? And he basically like drops what he does and goes towards you.
I am here to investigate a certain matter in this town.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking, have you seen this symbol before somewhere around?
Did you bring the whole fence, or did you draw up the symbol before you left the ship or something?
I draw it up.
Okay. I can't say that I have, my good. I can't say that I have.
Have you heard any, like, suspicious things or something?
Oh, well, when you speak... Actually, I'm gonna roll to see if he does, actually. Maybe he does. I'm gonna roll. Well, now that you mention it, it was a couple of days ago, however, but I was basically working late. I was basically working very late, and I was about to close down the shop until I heard some noise, basically from some noise behind the brothel.
What kind of noise?
That's normal.
Exactly.
Well, I first presumed that it was just them having a tuffle because, you know, it's a brothel and all of that, but I was still a bit curious, so I still went and take a look, and I saw a cloaked figure jumping down the second floor window.
Okay. Anything else you might seen?
Well, later on, they basically just went to the other side of the building, and I decided on not to do anything and went straight home.
Understood.
It was very
Thank you
late.
much
I
for
might
the
have to
follow
note
me.
it was very late during the night as well.
How late exactly?
Oh, I would say perhaps I usually close down my shop at 8 p.m. mostly.
But you were looking late, so that means
I was working
after.
very late, and then I basically lost time. But it was definitely after 8 somewhere. I'm unsure.
Bruh.
Understood.
Now, power to you, bro, me.
Bruh.
Anything else? Anything else? Can I make it? Would you like to buy something, perhaps?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Hope you find out who it is. I'm quite curious myself. And he basically just goes back to what he was doing.
Have a great day.
You too.
I'll head towards the
What a
brothel.
weirdo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ah.
Raccoon, I'm gonna add a custom thing to your items. I'm gonna add like medium ammo to your gun, which I'm just gonna add it to you for you.
Listen, I'm not ammo, and I'm also not medium.
Puts the bird in the sight the gun.
The fuck?
What the fuck? Okay. Why is D&D Beyond being an ass to me? Can you stop? What the fuck? Stop!
Yeah, this is why I don't use it.
You can't either like make like custom items as well. You have to use the like You have to like, you can only make like custom weapons and custom wearables. You can't like make custom items. Which is very annoying. I'll give you 15. I'll give you 20 medium bullets. There you go, Raccoon.
Thank you.
So you head to the brothel.
Yes.
It's from the outside it basically just says Solona's brothel, and there's a couple of people outside having a bit of a beer sitting outside. There's also big windows which you can clearly see from you can clearly see inside that people are having a. It's not too crowded. It's pretty much like in the middle of the day basically, or like the beginning of the day. So it's not super crowded. There's still a couple of people there, but it's not super crowded. You can see that there's some people talking to like very, very good looking people who probably like work there and stuff like that.
I walk up to the bar.
Mm-hmm. I can actually, I do actually have a somewhat of a bar scene as well. We might as well use it.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, you walk up to the bar. Actually, I'm actually gonna bring your character in. I'm gonna actually just do this. Control C. Control V. There you go. There's your character.
Yo, me.
Yo, it's you. So you walk up to the bar.
Yes.
The bartender there is
my character.
The bartender is just it's a human guy, relatively quite muscular. There's the only really thing that's like relatively notable is just that he's human and has quite big muscles, and he's kind of like cleaning the glasses. He's cleaning like the glasses and stuff like that, and making sure they're clean. Mm-hmm. There's also a person next. There's also like a person like sitting there as well, like one singular person who's basically just sitting there having a bit of a drink. He's relative. It's just a person there as well, just having a drink. Oh my god, it's Mushi. Oh god, no, it's Mushi. Oh no, she's a bird.
Did I know which day that the blacksmith saw that?
Fuck.
He didn't specifically say which day it was. He just said it was a couple of days ago.
Okay.
I
I asked the bartender. I just walk up to the bartender, and I say, "Good day, sir. Have there been a? How are you doing?"
I'm doing quite well. How are you doing? Would you like something? Drink maybe, perhaps? And he basically shows you he basically like points at the menu that basically tells the price and stuff like that. Just like different alcohol beverages.
Can I have a glass of water, please?
We're not even at the bar yet.
You are at the bar. This
Who
is.
are you talking to? we're at the entrance. Oh. Wait, hold on.
Do I actually hold on, I'm gonna show you if I can actually see it.
Let me face the bar. Here we go.
He basically
oh wait, that's actually a thing I can do.
He says, yes, of course. Would you like to be sparkle or just plain?
Just plain. Whoever drinks sparkled water is a hideous person.
I mean, there are a couple of drinks sparkle water. They see it as more fancy, and while he's talking to you, he basically just has a glass, and then he brings a bottle of water, like a glass bottle of water, and just pours you some water. And he's talking to you at the same time. It just says that there are some people that like the sparkle water. They like the taste of it. They like the taste and feeling of it, you know. And we mainly also just use it to mix other drinks as well to give it more pizzazz, you could say.
I mean, adding it to a different drink, that's acceptable, but just drinking it plainly like that, it's just absurd.
Yeah, but you know, there are some people. I mean, my parents usually really quite like sparkling water.
Blue. Nope.
I prefer Maywar to just
He also kind of like noticed the crows just sitting next to it and being like, "Is that your pet crow?"
Yes,
Fucking
it is.
racist.
Do you say that to him?
It's my pet raven.
Ah, I see. Apologies.
Anyway, I have a question. Has there been a couple of days ago a cloaked figure who maybe took a room on like the second floor?
He basically just pauses for a moment and like kind of like keeps cleaning it kind of looks down and keeps cleaning and like I can't say that I have. I mean there's a lot of people that keep coming back and forth, so there's quite a lot of cloaked people here at times, but you might need to be a little bit more specific. And he kind of also keeps stuttering with his words as well.
I wanna roll insight.
Sure, go ahead.
Ah,
Well, fuck, that's an 8.
You just notice that he's stuttering, but nothing really else. That's all. You don't really notice anything really. He's just stuttering a little bit. What the fuck was that? Did Mushi just poop? Did Mushi poop?
No, you roll insight as well.
fucking 17. I think I know everything about this man.
All right, you know what, Mushi, you realize that he realized that he kind of messed up a little bit by saying too much, and so that probably indicates that he knows more than he is letting on.
Okay, so I look at Raccoon and I tell him exactly what I know. Caw, 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 caw.
Raccoon, however, does not speak Raven, so he doesn't understand what Mushi just said.
Thank you for understanding my joke.
How about around after 8-ish?
I don't work during night shifts, he says.
Who does?
Yosef, that's my mate Yosef, but he lives outside of town. Basically everybody here who works, he basically also just tries to say, he also says that basically everybody who works here in town has a house outside of here. This is mainly just a in-between, you could say. There are a couple of people, of course, but not a whole lot.
Okay, thank you very much for the information.
Thank you.
I want to go up to the second floor. I want to investigate some rooms up there.
Okay. When you go towards the stairs, however, there's some very good-looking people stopping you, being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, darling. The only person who are allowed to be up there are people who are, you could say, paying for services. May we be of assistance, perhaps?"
Huh?
Yeah, you could be.
Raven pulls out 2 gold.
My friend here, Raven, would like to have some service.
And they basically just looks at the Raven, being like, "We don't do those types of services, darling."
Aww.
Is the sheriff still with me, by the way?
Oh yeah, the sheriff. Oh yeah, right. Fuck, I forgot about the sheriff. Yeah, the sheriff is I would probably say that the sheriff is exploring other places. You basically like split off. So I don't have to retcon a lot of shit.
Could have just done like, this is a police business. Live offense.
Yeah, but you don't have it with you.
I know. Roll intimidation.
Towards who?
Towards the ladies.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
Ladies?
Alright, actually not. Deception probably would be better.
What? Okay, what are you trying to lie about?
That this is it's actually not lying. It is a police matter. I just need to be believed, you know.
Okay,
So it'd
I
probably
think.
be. So it would probably be intimidation with advantage, since he's not lying and he's actually doing a police investigation.
I was gonna say more persuasion because you're trying. I was gonna say more persuasion, but you can can do.
Persuasion also fits. You can honestly do both because they both kind of So they're both a skill that are in the same realm. They're both charisma. You basically want to just pick whichever one you are actually like proficient with, Raccoon. If you're intimidating or if you're persuading, either way usually leads to the same route. Depending on how you actually intimidate. If you like actually like threaten them, then you know, then it's a bit more than just intimidation.
I roll with persuasion, and I rolled a 15.
Okay, you basically
Not
say
too
that this
bad.
is police business, and she goes like, "Well, if it's police business, we might as well show you around. Might I ask what the police business might be?" And she basically also has like she has like one of those fans, you know, one of those like cloth fans or whatever. I don't remember what they're called again. My brain is escaping me, but one of those fans that she keep wafting on herself.
We are currently investigating for a character that might have come in the brothel and done something in the room which he should not have done.
Well, how interesting. Well, the floor is yours. You may explore, I guess, but please do not disturb the guests, and please don't try to barge into the locked doors. That's mainly where our own business is handled. So, if you be so kind. And she basically also kind of like she basically shows that you're welcome upstairs.
Thank you very much. And I go upstairs.
Okay. What do you do upstairs, my good sir? And is Mushi still in the bar, or is she following along?
Hey man, listen. I'm getting cronked.
Alright.
I start like checking doors, which ones are not locked.
The first door, so you went basically to the left. The first door at the left is open, and nobody's in there, and it's pretty plain. I mean, it's well decorated, but there's mainly just a bed and a couch and stuff like that. There ain't a whole lot in there. It is nice looking, but it's mainly for show. It's not really meant to be like, oh, this is where I'm gonna sleep for a night.
Which room has a window?
That would be the ones further away. That would be like the ones furthest in the building, probably.
I guess I'll walk over there then.
You walk over there. You realize that the door, like all the way to the end of the corridor, at the left side, it is locked. You cannot open it.
I put my ear to the door and listen.
You can hear some slight moaning and some
Procreation.
happening.
I guess I'll go to the right one then.
All the way to the end as well.
Yep.
You try and that's also locked.
I listen to the door.
Oh my
You
fucking
hear
God.
nothing.
This fucking door, man.
I want to open this door, so.
Oh.
I'm
Wow. Hi
try to
there,
open
Sheriff.
it.
What? What are you on about, Mushi?
I mean, I'm just, if he opens the door, maybe there's a woman inside who's like waiting for the sheriff to come around, and she's just like, hi.
The door's locked, so.
I Guess I
Well, there you go.
will try to open it then.
Do you mean you try and like lockpick it, or you try and do brute force?
Lockpick it. No, lockpick it.
Do you have thieves' tools by chance?
That's a good question. Yes, I do.
Oh. All right then. I would like you.
And so he locks the door.
I would like you to roll. Would it technically be a sleight of hand? Is that sleight of hand? Yeah, that's probably sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's.
I would like you to roll a sleight of hand, please.
15.
You try and kind of like pick it, but while you're picking it, you kind of it kind of like you get a little bit of sparks, you could say. You get a little bit electrocuted.
Of course, I had to check for traps first.
You take.
I mean, the bigger question is, why is there traps in a fucking brothel on the doors in the brothel?
Yes, I wonder why. It's probably because it's a fucking mystery.
Damn, it's almost like I'm a bird and I'm saying words.
It's almost like you're still at the bar.
No,
He's cawing around.
Caw.
Here you are. Okay.
I'm back.
God damn. I'm dying. You make a dexterity saving. Make a dexterity saving if you can like try and evade it.
That's 20.
Oh yeah, then you only take half. I'm just gonna roll. You only take half then. You only take like two electric damage, electric boogaloo, electric damage basically. I rolled a 4.
I want to investigate the door to see.
You did manage to unlock the door. The door is unlocked, but the door was trapped still.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you messaging here, huh? What are you huh? Quote the raven sexy caw.
Well, I
19 on my performance, therefore I'm attracting a mate.
A bird breaks through the window and the other flies towards you.
Jesus Christ. She hears the sexiest caw ever and just fucking
they hear it as well, like the people who work to hear it, and they go up and they'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
You see two birds fucking suddenly on raccoons.
Hey, get these crows out of here. Get them out of here. No, none of this. This might be an establishment. This might be a brothel, but not this type of stuff. Get these crows out of here.
I pick up the one that flew in and just slit his throat.
What the fuck? What?
And throw it back out.
roll like see if you can actually like manage to capture it. I think that would just maybe that's probably just a straight dexterity.
That's sleight of hand.
Okay, fine, sleight of hand then. All right then, jeez, sleight of hand.
Yes, you're trying to catch something. You need to have fast little fingies.
Sleight of hand. What did you get?
What the fuck?
17.
You managed to capture it. And you slit its throat and you throw it out. And there is now blood on your hands, and there's blood on the floor, and there is a little bit of blood on the floor, and they'd be like, okay, all right, listen. This is I'll
clean it up. I'll clean it up. No worries.
See, I didn't even cause
the thing is, I am all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Inside the room.
I don't know.
You're inside the room.
You didn't move.
You didn't. I understood it. You're out. No, you're out. Like how I understood it is that you managed to unlock. You were about to enter, but you're still like outside of the room. You're not in the room. You're outside of the room. That's how I understood it.
Yeah. Plus, also, you're still over here.
Fuck off.
There you go.
Why the fuck are we suddenly over here? I thought we were back here.
No. You went like that door is locked, and you can hear like pam, 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 pam. You know. Yeah, basically that.
Where's your daddy?
This is the
Wait, what?
room where you didn't hear anything, and where it's like was also locked. But they basically
Yeah,
just
I wonder if this is a
make sure
criminal
this doesn't happen
investigation,
again, and you
and-
better clean this up. And they basically just walk away now.
Yeah, let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Hold on.
I put a muffle on, but
Damn. It didn't happen again. Caw, 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 caw.
It
You
doesn't
be
happen
quiet.
again. All right. Do you
I'm
enter the
amused.
room?
yes.
It is.
Doug isn't even focused on what's happening right now.
It is. Nobody's in there, but this looks more like somebody lives here, and there is a window. But it doesn't look like any of the other rooms. This looks more like somebody lives here. Basically, there's like a oh my fucking god! Why is my brain so incapable of saying shit? There's a big bed. There's a big bed. There's a couch. There's also like a mirror. There's a mirror and stuff like that, and like where they probably put makeup and stuff like that. There is a chest in the corner as well. There is like a where they put their clothes as well. My god, my fucking all the words are escaping me. Jesus fucking Christ, the fuck's going on with my brain today?
Doug's having a gamer moment.
Yeah, I'm having a gamer moment basically.
But
But
I investigate the chest.
do you try and open it, but it's locked?
Guess I'll just open it then with my lockpick.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right, sleight of hand.
That is a 25.
Jesus
You
Christ.
you manage to unlock it, and all you can really see is a bunch of junk. There's nothing of noteworthy really. There's just some clothes, some pillows and stuff like that, some cloth. Nothing really of noteworthy.
So even if I would investigate, I would not actually find anything.
You can investigate more if you want. If you see something else, that's your
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, I'll investigate then.
Roll an investigation.
19.
You see some inscription, like you kind of loot around and basically take everything out, and at the bottom you kind of see some inscriptions there. That's a little bit hard to notice at first, but when you like kind of look a little bit harder, you see there are some inscriptions in a circle.
Ah.
And then you basically hear excuse me, but might I ask you not to loot around my belongings?
I look up. Who do I see?
You see a high elf. She has. I need to actually get this. I need. Hold on. I need. Give
Hi,
me
elf
a-
mommy? Hi, elf mommy?
I need to get this inscription here first. Hold up, give me a moment.
You see a high elf. She has quite a hourglass shape. She's kind of she's wearing one of those like Western dresses, you could say, but she has an hourglass shaped body. She has her cleavage pretty much showing quite a lot. She has dark, beautiful long hair, and she's wearing this red dress as well. Roll a perception check. See if you notice anything else.
20.
You notice that she has quite pink eyes. And she also is. She's also holding one of those fans, and basically just she's holding one of those fans as well in her hand. She's not like lifting it or anything, but she's just basically just holding it at the moment. Actually, I can probably bring her here.
Oh my god, she's here.
There she is. You also see that she has some bronze-colored highlights on her face as well, as most high elves do. And she also has pointy ears, of course, as well as a high elf.
Excuse me, and who are you?
I am the owner of this establishment, you could say. My name is Solana, and I would like you to leave my room.
I'm sorry, I'm currently busy with a police investigation.
And do you
I
have the
found
right, might I ask?
Yes, I have the right of the sheriff.
I would like the sheriff here, please. I would like to have the sheriff right here, right now.
As a matter of fact, this room is now currently locked, as there has been evidence found
I want to see
this room.
Oh, you might say. Might I ask what this evidence might be?
And I show her the chest.
And she basically also kind of shouts out to the room, Britta, might you please come in here? And you basically also just see one of the workers and she said, yes, mistress? Mind if you get the sheriff here? I have an intruder and I would like to do a report of a break-in. And then Britta just basically just bows and then leaves to get the sheriff. Anything you would like to do, Raccoon? Anything else?
I ask her if there has been a cloaked figure that came through this room.
The only person that is allowed to be in this room is me and my workers.
Well, according to viewers from outside the brothel, someone came through this room outside and hopped out of this window.
Well, I might add that I'm not here every single day. I have to do work elsewhere, so maybe there has been somebody breaking in and got out from there. There's usually some comeuppance happening at times, but that does not give you the right to just barge into my room without a warrant.
Question, is that thing in the chest, like, loose, or is it, like, engraved in the chest?
It's engraved
or...
into the chest. It's engraved into the chest.
Well, I guess we shall wait for the sheriff to come by, and then he will say what's going on further.
Okay, so you basically all just wait, and then the sheriff comes around, the big old fat sheriff. You can hear basically his boots, you know, one of those boots that go clink, 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 you know, one of those classic ones that they use for horses. He basically just comes in and be like, now what is going on here? That's not his accent, he's now a classic
for the
matter,
Sheriff, I found another engravement right in this room.
And he basically realizes might be a lot of paperwork, but he does come in and be like, all right, show me what this might be.
I show him the chest.
Okay, he kind of looks at the chest. Do a perception check for me, please.
20.
Nat 20 or just 30 20?
15 plus 5.
I need to hold up. Give me a moment. I have to quickly just. Where the fuck is it? I am looking for something, but in my brain is not brain. Here it is. You hear a little bit of, you basically hear from Solana, whispers. She's saying something. You can't exactly hear what she's saying, but she's basically whispering and kind of like using her fan to like kind of point at the sheriff. And the sheriff basically looks at it and being like, I don't see anything here. I don't see anything. Might explain what you're trying to look for.
When I look in the chest, do I see it still?
I don't know, Doc. You didn't let Raccoon do a perception check to if he heard her or not.
I did. I told him roll the perception.
I didn't hear that.
I rolled a 20 on that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is why you should do rolls in fucking roll 20.
Anyway,
I didn't hear anything that you fucking said. I fucking the sheriff came in and I started tuning him out because he's fat and ugly and I hate him.
what the fuck?
Sorry, I mean Ka.
If you
you
think
look at the
you
sheriff,
talking, I'm not gonna lie.
you still see the description there, but the sheriff just being like that's nothing and that's not warranted just breaking into somebody. There's laws about this, mate.
Breaking into
So
somebody?
if I remember correctly, if it's being touched, you get like damaged, right?
You may touch it if you want.
Oh no, I forced the sheriff's hand on it.
Do a strength check.
You could just ask him to touch it.
That too, but he did the first said I'm gonna force him to touch it. So do a we're gonna do a little bit of special roll here. Do a strength based sleight of hand. So basically just your proficiency in sleight of hand, but instead of using dexterity, you use your strength modifier instead.
Just because he said he's gonna do something doesn't mean he's done it yet.
Okay, Raccoon, do you force him? Do you like grab him and force him to it, or do you like try and persuade him?
No, I force him to it. I don't
Okay.
roll a natural 20.
Okay, I feel like these rolls are a little bit bullshit. You very easily manage to drag him towards the chest, and he touched it, and nothing happens.
This is also why you use roll 20, because you can't see his
Excuse
dice.
me?
You don't know if he's lying. He could be lying.
I'm not.
Nothing is happening.
He could be lying. Turns known to cheat.
What the fuck? No, I
He
don't.
does it in Minecraft all the time. He does it in
Sure.
Minecraft all the time.
What can I do? What can I do?
Resistance to poison. Where do I put that?
Listen,
Never.
there's no reason. I apologize, Solana, for this. He basically like Tyson take back his hand. I apologize, Solana, for the inconvenience. I thought I could trust him. We're trying to do an investigation. Would you like to press charges? And she basically just says, no need. I don't want to deal with that type of stuff, and I understand you're a very busy man. Just get him out of my establishment, please. And he basically tries and go like, come on now, mate. We no time to dilly-dally, let's go.
I want to whisper into Solana's ear while we walk past her.
Okay.
I know what you did.
I'm gonna see if she actually does hear it.
I mean, it's not like he's like whispering it for her to not hear it.
Yeah, but I'm
He's
just
whispering
checking.
specifically when he's next to her. Yeah, you gotta know when to roll and when not to.
She basically pays no. She pays no mind to it. She pays no. Do an intimidation check. Just do an intimidation check. See if she's like do an intimidation check. Raccoon.
15.
She hears you, but doesn't really pay any mind. She just smiles. And then starts
Yeah, but
whipping
what
her
if I
fan.
cast guidance on Raccoon?
Do you have that ability?
Yeah.
It fails automatically. It's a negative guidance.
Damn.
Yo, add 3 to your fucking roll, Raccoon?
Yo, it's
Crazy?
18.
Good morning, Ag. How are you doing? I'm doing D&Ding.
Don't think this really needs anything, because this isn't damage. No, it does have damage. Never mind.
But yeah, you follow the sheriff, or does he kind of like
Yeah,
have
I
to
do.
force you?
No, I follow.
Okay, you go outside of the brothel. Listen, mate, I don't know what you're planning there, or I don't know what you were thinking of doing, but we need a warrant to be able to do this. Otherwise, we might be in more serious shit. You were lucky this time, but you can't just do stuff like that.
You know she did enchant you right now.
What are you talking about? No, she didn't. What?
Yes, she did. The moment I tried to make you look inside the chest, she did a little spelly spell on her breath. Then I tried to make you touch the figure, which I clearly saw on the chest, which did not have effect. So it only has effect on a person when they see the figure, it seems. Which is quite nice to know.
Actually, roll a... You might actually... Maybe roll an Arcana check, see if you can recognize what spell she did on him, maybe.
Or if it was a spell
13.
at all.
You did. Well, you realize that it is a spell, but you realize like you can see an expression like how he feel, like how he looks, and be like he is charmed. He's been charmed person by her.
Do I have the capability to undo that? I do not, sadly. Okay.
Do you try to tell him that he has been charmed?
Yes, I do.
He doesn't believe you. He doesn't believe in being like, look, I don't have time for this. I've been looking around and trying to get more information. I went to the bank tellers. They don't know really anything. We might as well keep looking around, but if you do something like this again, I'm going to cancel the contract and the deal. And he basically like walks away.
For charm person, it's a wisdom saving throw. Doing it with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. And when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed.
Hmm.
He'll figure it out soon.
Technically, Raccoon is fighting it right now.
He wasn't charmed. Raccoon wasn't charmed.
So if a teammate fights it,
matters. Doc, that's not what I said. Raccoon is fighting it. It being the sheriff's charm. He's fighting it. That's not. You don't fight the charm. That's not how that works.
Yeah, but he failed the save when he was trying to do when he failed to save the sheriff dude. So I just presumed.
Yeah,
that,
but did you roll it with advantage though?
Well, not during the moment, because at the moment it was not during the moment. Because the sheriff was the guy who was charmed, and he doesn't know he was charmed. And then I rolled like I did.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we had the broth. So I know there's a figure in the brothel. There's one at the bank. Can I see the map?
Yeah.
All right. The brothel. Where's the brothel located?
The brothel is the biggest building on the right side.
Okay, and the bank is
the biggest building on the left side.
Okay, that gives me 2. The building all the way at the end of the street.
Do you mean just so I understand?
I presume that's the mayor?
This
place?
Building?
Yes.
Yes, that's the mayor building.
I want to go over there.
Okay.
Which building?
The mayor building.
The bottom one. The bottom one.
Roll to tickle his taint. Critical. Okay, hold on. I'll roll to see if it does the tickle. You got a natural 20. You did critical tickling.
Ah. All right. Well, I guess I'll just go to the mayor's place.
Yes, you are now outside of the mayor's place. Do you do anything? Do you like?
I Is there any people around it? That are not like people who just go in and out.
People outside of the building. No people really outside of the building.
I want to go behind the building and investigate a bit.
Do an investigation. Roll.
Let's say natural 1.
You
Damn,
see.
that's crazy.
You see nothing.
I got a 13. What do I see?
All right. For a 15, you kind of look around because you have like special crow eyes. You. Oh, 13?
You can literally see my rolls.
I heard 15 and I wasn't looking at the rolls. I'm sorry. My God. Stop being angry at me.
That's it. That's it. You know what?
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anything, Mushi, with your special crow's eye, and Raccoon, you basically are looking at a wall.
Just both his head and gets drawn.
Officer, I thought it was a 15. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I guess I'll just
don't
go
bring
to
up
the
the
entrance.
allegations again.
The Google Docky.
Duck's Google Docky.
I'll
don't
go
have
to
shared
the
chat.
entrance of the building, I guess.
Sorry, what did you? Sorry, I didn't hear. What did you say?
The fuck?
What did you say? I didn't hear you, Raccoon.
I'll
Said he
go to
goes
the entrance of the building.
If I ask, I don't. Okay, you go to the entrance of the building. Do you enter the building then?
Yes. I
You
knock on
enter
the
the
door.
building. It is.
Oh, I forgot my languages. Fuck.
It is quite big. It's a big entrance. You kind of see a there's the desk with a person behind us who's probably the receptionist. There's a bunch of like closed doors that lead to different rooms. There's like there's also like stairs as well to lead upstairs as well. And yeah.
I asked the receptionist.
Perceptionists.
Whatever.
Fuck.
Good eve. It's still there, right?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Good day. I am currently doing some investigation for the sheriff. Can I ask you some questions?
Oh yes, of course. And it's kind of like a she's relatively old. She also is just a human, but she looks relatively old and like was writing some stuff on a piece of paper, but then she like kind of just puts a pen down and basically just yes, of course. How may I assist you?
Have you seen any suspicious activity going on?
Oh, hi Gunner. Hi, we're doing D&D. Hi Gunner. Hi. Hold on, we need to do a shout out for Gunner. Not that I've known of. Anything as to anything I should have noted, perhaps? Is there anything I should have noticed?
Maybe like a dark cloaked figure that maybe passed by.
There's a lot of cloaked people around. You might have any specific time or date, perhaps?
Couple of days ago, I presume.
Oh, I mean, if it was during daytime, I was mostly indoors, but at nighttime, I'm mostly home as well. I don't notice I can't really notice anything if I'm home, of course.
Have you maybe seen this encryption before? I mean, this figure.
I haven't slept yet. I'm gonna go nap for a bit. Much love. Have leave you for a good look. Okay, thank you, Gunnar, for the raid. I heavily appreciate it.
You're right. It is her.
It's her arrester.
Check her eyes out.
Do you mean it?
You want me to?
I mean, it's your choice. I'm just asking if you're serious about it or not.
I didn't know we were being serious with that. What Ag was saying. Goddamn. Like, God, Jesus Christ. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All right. Can you repeat what you said, Raccoon? Because I immediately forgot.
I show her the icon and ask if she's seen this before.
I'm gonna roll, see if she recognizes it all.
Rolling in my grave?
Oh, what? Why? What now?
What?
No, you said rolling in your grave and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm rolling in my grave.
Okay, alright, yeah, okay then.
I don't know why
anyways.
you're being such a fucking weirdo about this. It's like just a joke. It's a jest.
I don't get jokes. Jokes escape me. Anyway,
I noticed.
oh, isn't that one of those School of Enchantments type thing? I read something about those a long time ago.
Can you explain more about that exactly?
Well, I'm not really an expert about it, but I mainly, if I remember correctly, these ones are mainly used in like kind of a well, it's kind of like you hypnotize people, and it needs to be in quite a circular motion in a sense. You know, it needs to surround something in order it to work properly. It requires quite a lot of magic, but that's all I really know so far. I haven't seen one of those symbols, but I recognize it from reading it somewhere else.
So if someone would like to hypnotize, for instance, an entire town, would they have to have it put it in specific points, I presume?
Well, I said it has to it has to surround an area for order it to work. Basically, if there aren't a point at a specific area, then it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Now, if I were to tell you, if we found this figure, a question: the fence figure, where exactly was that located at?
It was located behind the bank.
And the bank, okay. Bank was
yeah, and the sheriff, yet again, I'm just going to remind you, the sheriff took the fence. He basically took the whole fence, so that it isn't at the bank anymore.
It's at the
sheriff's office, yes.
Which is next to the brothel?
Which is next to the brothel, yes.
Okay. So currently the entire thing would not work, I presume.
If that's what you heard from the lady, then yes.
Now, for instance, if let me just like I make a little drawing of like the town area. If there were
basically like, oh wait, hold up, I have a little map here you could probably use. Here's a little map.
You don't mind if I?
Oh, we basically give these out for free. You can draw on it. I don't give a shit.
So if there were a figure located here and a figure located here, where else would you say they would be placed?
This is where exactly did you point the first two, basically?
Behind the bank and one at the back of the brothel.
Well, in order for the spell to work, I just realized it's basically just an exposition exploit just now, but fuck it. In order to spell to work, you might have to put it here, in this building right now, somewhere here in the building, and at some point here, and she basically like points somewhere around this area in order it to work properly.
Question: is there at that area like a sign or anything, like an entrance gate?
There is a sign that basically points to go this way, to go to this town and this and now entering it's now entering Black Deer and exiting Black Deer, basically.
Do you mind if I do some investigation in the Major's place to figure out if I can?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but the mayor is right now very busy and he cannot be disturbed at the moment. You might have to ask for an appointment.
All right, I will make an appointment. When is the next time I could visit?
Oh, let me just bring out the book, and she basically brings out a big book and flips over it, and she goes, the next one he has time for is in, let's see, 3 days.
That's a bit long. I could then maybe the spell could already be activated.
What spell might I? Excuse, like, can I ask? Is what's going on? Can I ask?
Okay, I'll let you in this little secret. Don't tell anyone. Might create panic or stuff. I have actually the places I pinpoint there were these figures located.
Okay. These enchantment figures.
Yes, so I presume there is one in this building.
Oh golly.
So that's why I want to do some investigation in this building, and I feel like 3 days could already be enough time for it to take effect.
Now, oh dear, that might be a very big situation.
Indeed.
Well,
So do you think I might be able to do investigation right now?
Do a persuasion check.
Fucking 4.
She'd be like, I'm sorry, I cannot do. You have to get if you either have to get an appointment or maybe the sheriff could come over and investigate. I'm unable to do something here. I'm sorry.
I'll talk with the sheriff then. Oh, have a nice day. Thank you very much for the information.
No. I hope you managed to. I hope you managed to figure out who's doing it. I should probably get out of town before it happens. Oh golly, maybe I should take those holidays.
That would sound good, yes.
I'm just for convenience sake, I'm just gonna say that you find the sheriff immediately.
Sheriff, I have done some investigation and I've asked.
Have you broken into any other buildings?
No, I have not. I'm not doing that without your permission. I'm pretty sure there are 2 more signs in this town.
They never read my chat.
I can't read that, Moshi.
I don't understand what you speak. She's speaking Glorbo apparently, and I don't speak Glorbo. I'm not a Glorbian.
It's. I figured there need to be 2 more signs.
So you can't understand it. So as the DM of the entire game, you've chosen to ignore me.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah. Okay, you know what, chat? Chat, I have a job for you. Translate what chat says. Translate what Mushi says right now, chat.
You just fucking posted the entire fucking thing without any fucking editing or anything whatsoever. You just posted all 3 lines of the same thing being said over and over again, which is going to only confuse things.
This is what she said.
Again, it's the same thing being said over and over again. So you only
She said
need to
hi.
post it
Okay, hi
once.
Mushi. Hi Mushi.
Is that really what she said?
I don't know.
That would be fucking amazing if all of that just was hi.
Like, that's a very long way to say hi. Like, imagine, like, you want, like, 2 Glorbos meet and go, like, to each other constantly. Anyway, where the fuck were we before that clusterfuck happened?
I was talking to the sheriff.
And you say that it might be in the mayor's house? Mayor's house.
Yes, I presume there's one in the mayor's house and one at the end, at the entrance over there. So I'm going to investigate over there. If you could maybe try to see if we could investigate the mayor house together.
I can get a warrant. I'll be able to. As a sheriff, I can get in there without any problems. You go investigate there, and I'll go to the mayor's alone.
The problem is I'm presuming he's still enchanted,
That
so
sounds
he wouldn't figure it out. Can we
Has it
do
been
the
an
mayor's
hour?
house together?
I think it's still been less than an hour. It's still been less than an hour. Do a persuasion check.
A 17.
He scoffs a little bit, being like, okay, fine. It's better if we work together. Fine. We can go together. Would you like to go to the mayor's house now, or would you like to go to the... We want to look there first?
I want to look over there first.
All right. You both go over there to the sign that says now leaving Black Deer, and on the other side it says now entering Black Deer.
I want to investigate to see if I see anything else.
Investigate with advantage because because John is also there. The sheriff is also there.
That'd be 18.
You look around and try and see, and like at the bottom of the signpost, you get like, you try and like get the grass off, but you accidentally burn you feel like a sensation of burning, and then you can basically see a similar symbol as it was on the fence.
Look over there, Sheriff. There it is.
Well, I'll be. So if this symbol was there, and that symbol was at the bank, and you presume there's also a symbol there at the mayor's office, that might mean there might also be a symbol at the brothel.
Yes, that's the one that was in the chest that you couldn't see because you all were enchanted, and you still are.
Even if that was true, the problem is at this moment, I can hear myself, is that there is no symbol at the bank.
That is correct. That was the sign that you took away from the bank. But I'm not fully certain what kind of effect would happen if it stays where it is currently. I presume if we do draw a line of where it is, so I'm like drawing a line from every single point. Try to make a figure. This entire area would be affected. So it's like a freaking screwed up like area.
I'm gonna roll see if I'm gonna roll for the sheriff guide. See. Oh, that's a nat 20.
What are you rolling for?
Basically like Arcana to see if he like maybe understands the magic and stuff like that.
Understands what magic?
I mean, if he understands if that's how it works, or if he just if he doesn't 100% know how it works.
What works?
The thing that Raccoon just mentioned, like if there's a sign here, and sign here, and the thingy that they took was here, that it's gonna be like something like this.
But what if there's one here, and one here, and one here? Then it could be a giant alchemy circle.
That is if...
They could be trying to make a philosopher's stone.
You're using enchantment magic?
We haven't... No, that's alchemy. We haven't gotten to that part in Full Metal Alchemist yet, by the way, Raccoon.
No. I guess I don't know if
he does roll on that. He does roll on that 20, and he kind of says that they kind of, if I remember correctly, how these types of circles work, they kind of have to be in a very visible outline. If one of them is out of line, it doesn't work properly.
Yes. So currently it's disrupted, which is good, but I'm not want to be too sure on that. What we do is we go to the mayor's office. We do a little bit of investigation there, see if we can find the sign as well. But I don't think that's actually necessary. I think we can just figure out that there would be one there.
And where's there, if asked the DM?
In the mayor's house.
Okay. I mean, it's the most logical place to be right now. I think That's the most logical place it might be.
So my question is, well, I think I know who did it. But you're still charmed. That's the problem. Can I slap you out of your job?
I'm actually gonna read, see what see what it says.
What? Fortunately, you can't slap people out of charm, I don't think.
No, it doesn't say that you can.
Yeah.
You can still try.
No, I won't.
Magical
Shit.
gonorrhea. Damn it, that spell should have done that instead. Everybody gets magical gonorrhea. Shit. That would be funnier.
What I'm gonna do is we are going to investigate the mayor's house and then hope his enchantment is gone.
Well, I mean, once it's gone, he knows that he was charmed.
Yes, that's what I want him to know. Because then we can bring someone in for questioning.
Okie dokie. So you go to the mayor's office?
Yes.
You go
Hello,
to the...
Smith.
Yes, you both go to the mayor's office together, and yes, did you check the outside?
Yes, I tried to check the outside. I ran into a wall.
Alright. I'm quickly gonna go inside, tell them that you have authority to go inside and look around. I'll stay outside and take a look and see if I can find something outside.
Alright.
So he basically does that. He goes inside, talks to the receptionist, Katrina. We're gonna name her now. I'm gonna name her Katrina. And basically, she explains everything, and he says, "Ah, yes, of course." And she basically tells you, you have full access to see you have full access to the mayor's house now.
Alright, let's do some investigation inside the mayor's house.
And he goes outside to take a look.
Is there a map of the mayor's house?
What did you say?
Is there a map inside the mayor's house?
No, I do not have a no.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess I'll just roll perception first.
Roll perception, see if you find anything.
11.
You don't see nothing noteworthy. You're still in the reception hall, as I understand. You're still in the reception hall, and you don't really see anything super noteworthy. There's like it's just very, it's relatively nice, decorated. You know, it looks pretty clean. It's pretty professional as well. You don't notice any, but you don't know. Aside from that, you don't notice anything noteworthy. You have still also other rooms as well. There's like 2 other rooms side by just like 2 other rooms that has like closed doors and stuff like that. There's also like the mayor's office as well.
I guess I'll just go to the closed rooms then first.
There are doors both on the right and left.
I'll go for the right one first.
Okay. You go to the right one, you open it, and basically what you see is pretty much, it's like there's a window. What you first see is like there's like it's a window that you can look outside from, and there's like a very, very long table with multiple chairs and stuff like that, and there's also paintings of like some like people, old and young people looking serious and stuff like that.
Does the window open?
The window, you can open the window, yeah.
Okay. I want to investigate the room a bit more.
Roll for investigation.
A 14.
You find, with your goblin eyes, nothing of noteworthy. There is nothing really here. You look, but there's nothing really there, honestly. There's like nothing that interests or that can lead to anything. You do, however, find like a silver coin that somebody dropped.
Oh. I give it to my pet raven.
They want to get a snack.
I'll just put it away.
Okay.
I go to the left room.
You open the left room. This looks more like a hobby room, you could say. There's like a lot of like different types of games. There's like there's also like kind of like, looks like a bar or some tables there where people can like sit around and hang out. This looks more like a hobby room, you could say.
I guess I'll just investigate as well.
Do an investigation roll.
Investigation roll. A 17.
You, with your goblin eyes, find nothing noteworthy as well. There's nothing. There's no symbols. There's no nothing indoors.
Well, I guess I'll just go to the mayor's place then.
You go upstairs, and Katrina is a little bit like anxious. He knows he's very busy at the moment, but this is police business, and technically you have the right, so she just lets you go.
Well, she knows what's at stake as well. So.
Yeah, she knows what's at stake as well. And but she does follow you up and be like, "Can I'm gonna have to introduce you really quickly. I'll just tell you that you're coming, so it won't be like a shock."
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, she kind of opens the door slightly and kind of says that, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor, there's somebody here to see you real quickly. It's quite urgent. And he goes like, Katrina, I'm quite busy. Don't you see? I'm talking to people here, and it's quite. I'm quite busy. But she's like, it's police business, and it's only gonna take a quickie. And he kind of sighs and goes like,
Ooh, a quickie.
okay, fine. Let them in. Let them in.
I enter. Who is he talking to?
Basically just like a very obese old man just sitting on a chair, he looks at you and then goes like, "Oh God, okay," and he kind of like looks away in like disgust and whatever. The mayor doesn't really give a shit. He's a dwarf man as well. He has a white long beard. He doesn't really. He doesn't scoff. He sees that the other dude scoffs at you, but he's pretty much ignoring him basically. And he's like quite fancy dressed and quite muscular as well. And he goes like, "How may? Oh, I was told this was police business. You're not Sheriff Jan. Are you hired by him?"
Yes, I'm hired by him.
Ah, yes, of course. If can you hold up, Joseph? I'm gonna talk to him outside. Come. What's your name, my good sir?
Me?
Yes, you. What's your name?
I am Screech Blightfang.
Okay, Screech, you
What
mind?
the fuck?
You mind
That's
coming?
my master's name?
Screech, you mind coming downstairs with me, please? Where we can talk somewhere more private.
Of course.
And he basically goes downstairs and he first say, "I apologize for his rudeness. He was previously, you probably know, but he was previously a common federation member, but now he's mostly just a businessman. But what is the situation, I might ask?"
As I am investigating a very dangerous situation, I kind of explain what's going on a bit. Is there any like?
Do you also explain that who you think it is as well?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I want to see if he has any like facial gestures, suspicious.
Do an insight check.
5.
You don't notice anything with his facial. He's intently like listening to you, and you don't see any changes. Well, that is quite that's quite something. If I'm going to be honest, I have myself not noted anything of something like that. If you do believe it's here, I guess it makes the most sense, but I myself have not noted anything.
Has there been anyone else that have come in the room except for you or the the lady?
She basically says her name. Katrina was my name. Sweetheart.
Right. Let me write that down for a second.
I look at Katrina.
Yeah.
you wiggle,
Someone-
you wiggle your little tail and go like caca on Katrina.
I rolled in that 20. I think I have a new
Katrina
mate.
thinks you're very cute and asks, "May I pet your crow, please? He looks very cute."
Of course, of course.
All right, and she goes to pet you.
Why is everyone in this town a fucking racist?
Yeah, I know, right? I have literally wrote in my notes, Mayor talks to a racist.
And I want to have this noted that I say this in the deepest voice possible, in a language that no one can understand.
Okay. All right. Where the fuck were
Mayor,
we?
do you actually mind if I just look around inside the office?
You can do it after hours, not right now. Right now, I'm doing very important business with the gentleman, as you saw. It's quite important. I'm sorry, but you have to do it after hours.
That is fine. I guess I'll just go outside and meet up with the sheriff.
All right. You meet up with you go outside. You don't see the sheriff. You don't. He's not really at the entrance. He's somewhere else.
I look at the back.
Yeah, he's over there. He's over there investigating, and he basically says that he has found another symbol.
Ah, good.
It's basically like it's a little bit harder to see, but he did manage to find it. But it's also the same symbol, and it basically has the same effect as well.
Has that charm already worked up, or?
I'm going to say at this point, yes, the charm has worn off on him.
And noticed anything else?
Well, I feel like I've been somewhat in a bit of a sleepy state, you could say. I guess I was not as alert as I have the past hour.
Yes. When did it start?
When we were in the room, I guess, with that Solana's brothel.
I want to bring Solana in for questioning.
I feel like that would be more than fair. We should bring her to questioning. You both go to the brothel?
Yep.
When you enter the brothel, it still seems to be it's still the same old. There are also a couple of new people there, but it's still the same bartender, the same workers, but they do notice you and be like, "Hey, we told you, mate." And but John basically intervenes, be like, "This is police business. We're here to bring Solana in for questioning." And the bartender basically says, "Well, Solana left for the day. She's not here at the moment. You must missed her."
Where does she live?
She lives here at the brothel. She lives here in the brothel. You were just in a room.
Maya, would you like to go to the room?
Yes, Mushi? Yeah?
I would like to look around the brothel for any Bawillas.
Any what?
Any Bawillas.
I don't know what that is.
A beautiful woman I'd like to ask out.
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful women in there. There's a lot of beautiful women there. A lot of, like, eccentric women.
They already rejected. They were saying they did not provide any service.
When do they reject me now?
You do your little cute caw and just wiggle your tail, and they be like, "Oh, look at the little adorable thingy," and goes to pet you.
Oh, yeah. Giggity.
It's secretly Quagmire in polymorph form. Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, anyway, alright. You asked to be let to the brothel. But who dares? Jonathan, how dare you?
Hello, Duck. I am here to kiss you.
Fuck
I roll
off.
for
Get
seduction.
out of my room with your D&D down!
I rolled to kill him.
roll to attack. Roll to attack.
This is basically attack. Oh shit!
Oof. No, you missed.
You miss.
I am literally a raven.
You flew straight into a wall.
You.
That said, Jonas is a normal human being. His AC is probably not more than 2.
Well, normal AC is like 10, basically, and you did roll less than a 10.
No,
Yes.
normal AC is 10 if you're wearing actual fucking armor.
Is it? Is it though?
Depends on your class. Because
Yeah, but his class
for
is
instance,
civilian. He's literally level 0.
no, his class is God, Dungeon Master.
He's not though. That's clearly
Anyway.
not.
You basically asked to be
Anyway,
you asked to be now that you basically have the sheriff on your side and a warrant. They basically have no other choice but let you go to Solana's room again.
We enter. I show him first of all the figure inside the chest.
You open it and you notice the symbol is gone.
Interesting.
Actually, roll a either a perception or an investigation.
Natural 20.
Which one? Investigation or perception?
Perception.
This is a completely different
Perception
chest.
is more for seeing
This is
things.
this is not even the same chest. This is just a different chest.
This is not the same chest as I was here last time. She has taken it away, it seems.
Well, I guess we just have to look around the room and see if we can find something.
Yeah, I guess. I presume, yeah.
Do you do an investigation check, and I'll also roll an investigation check for him.
A 22.
17. You notice. Mm-hmm.
Doc,
Yeah.
with my investigation check, I have learned that this room is a room.
Yes, thank you. This room is a room. Good job, Mushi. Good job.
I'm done for my day. I will be going down to the Bawillas that I found before.
You basically notice, not you, Mushi. You basically notice that they keep petting you. They keep petting you, Mushi. They keep petting you. You notice that there isn't nothing of like incriminating there, but you have noticed this has been like recently like cleaned out. There's like there's like stuff that has just been recently cleaned out, you could say.
Okay. I am gonna go on a note here. Sheriff, is the other other symbols still inside the sheriff's place?
Yes, it's still at the sheriff's place. Yes.
Are you certain about this?
I locked it. I locked the door. It's in a safe that I put it in for evidence. It's quite locked in.
I have a suspicion that it's not there anymore. Or that there has been a new symbol created. But then again, that would don't think that's how it works. I think it needs to be linked with the symbols.
Is there anything you'd like to particularly do?
Can you?
I want to ask around if anyone knows where she went or mentioned where she went.
Need to move his token to the back.
Whose token?
I don't know. I wonder whose. Back.
Where do you mean?
You need to move. You need to make his token on the. You need to right click his token.
Yes. And
You have no weapon. Send two back.
why?
Because I said so.
I don't, but the problem is that I fucked up with when making the map, so every single area here is technically a token and not part of the map.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just she wants to be on top.
Did I? Hold on, I need fucking first. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, I can. Well, hold on, I did change the map. Okay. There, you happy? All right. Well, okay. You go outside of the room and you notice that there are two people outside. This on technique. I'll use. I need to fucking. There are two people there, basically. Two of the. These aren't technically how they look like, but these are the closest token that I got at the moment. I forgot to make tokens for them. These are the two tokens. You basically see like.
My God, they're ugly.
Shut up. There, you see like two of the worker women outside holding weapons.
Ladies, can I be assistance?
And Jan is also outside as well. Well, you kind of messed up.
Move us together. God damn.
Shit! You get. Well, you kind of messed up a little bit here, and now we gotta have to deal with both of you.
So you're in with Selena as well. What exactly is the plan, if I may ask?
Like we're gonna tell
There's three
you.
of us here, bitch.
Like we're gonna tell you.
Kiss.
I mean, I can give you a very great time in bed that you've never experienced before.
No, I can give you a great time. I can give you a great time. Look at that. Wiggle, wiggle, ladies.
Weren't you downstairs just moments ago?
Bitch, I'm a bird. I can fly wherever the fuck I want.
They, I mean, roll a persuasion check, I guess?
It just worked.
I don't know, does this ever, I mean, my persuasion is performance. My persuasion's an art form.
A 12.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
They don't give a shit. Macy's just ready to like stab you and shit.
Roll
Roll for initiation, please, everybody.
23.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. I'm doing some. I'm doing some wiggling. Hold on.
Hold up. Add turn. Oh, dude. Oh!
Oh my God, she wiggled.
Can I delete some?
Do I convince them?
No. Hold up. How the fuck do I delete? How the hell do I delete? I want a new turn. I want new turn order.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
I just imagine Mushi just going in for the attack and they just slap her to the ground.
Where the fuck did Raccoon go?
I disappeared.
You deleted the turn order.
There you are, Raccoon. Welcome back
No.
to existence. Okay, so what did you have,
I saw
Raccoon?
darkness. What the fuck was that?
What did you have, Raccoon?
23.
23. Was it a nat? It was just a dirty 23, not a nat 20 or anything.
Yeah, almost 30.
Okay, then the sheriff
I don't even have
boy.
my attack set up. Hold on, let me
Where
pull
the
up the
fuck is my
Raven
dice?
sheet. Oh God, he's always with the dice.
Two
Big attack is +4 to hit.
plus.
1d1
Okay, so he gets a
piercing.
4. He has 4. Now for the ladies.
Ladies, getting live.
Ah, fuck! Oh, free.
Beak. 5 foot.
Free. I'm
1d1.
So there. One. There we go. I'm saying enter. There you go. Thank you. And now you had to turn 7. All right, Raccoon, it's your turn. You're first.
I guess I'll just shoot him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Uh, 10.
Just a straight 10.
That's the wrong thing.
Yep. No,
That's
8
damage.
plus 2.
Okay. You miss.
This
Yeah.
is what we wanted.
You have bonus and movement.
Let me see with my bonus action. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll move a bit back.
You move back. Okay. Is that all you're gonna do?
I mean, I could disengage and hide. Technically speaking.
You
You
would
wouldn't need to
probably.
disengage.
I would probably. I mean, I don't. Wait, do you have bonus action as a hide immediately as level 1 rogue?
Nimble escape.
I'm gonna. I mean, they're looking straight at you, so.
No, I'm just gonna stand there. That's my action. I can't do much more.
Okay, then it is Mushi's turn.
Okay, so close the door.
Oh my god.
You close the
Son
door
of a bitch.
as your bonus action, we can say.
Closing a door is not an action or anything.
Okay, all right.
You just close it.
Okay, fine. Damn, Jesus, don't be so mad at me, God.
You played fucking Baldur's Gate. You know that you can just open and close doors at will for some reason. It doesn't make sense, but it also doesn't really affect anything.
All right, well, you close the door.
Yeah, close the door. I'm also hidden.
Okay.
You get back here, you stupid bird!
You're just automatically hidden. They can't see you at all, so you're just automatically hidden.
Well, yeah, but hiding is still a thing you have to do to actively hide.
Yeah,
Keep-
but
keep being hidden.
yeah, but you're nowhere near the line of sight, so you know.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that I'm now hidden.
Yeah,
So if I ever go out, so if I ever sneak out and go behind them, then I'm still hidden.
but you said you were.
I don't announce that I'm hidden, then I'm not hidden.
All right, you're hidden. Yes, you're hidden. Is there anything else you would like to do? I think you still have a bonus action as well, and still some movement.
Yeah, I moved like 1 fucking foot. I would hope I
She
still
just,
have
she
movement.
just walks to the bed and just sleeps.
Yeah. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. No, I'm not. That's stupid. No, I'm just gonna hide in this corner.
Okay. And then it is the lady's turn, and she is going to fucking run towards you, Raccoon, and try and stab ya.
Excuse me.
She is going to stab ya. Give me a moment, give me a moment, give me a moment. Give me a moment, 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 give me a moment.
No, I don't think I will.
Give me a moment.
I fly in and I peck her eyes out.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
No.
It's my turn now. I said so.
No, no, no. Shush. Quiet you.
Move them to back. Move them to back.
$18 plus 2, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Yeah, considering Raccoon is like level 1, I feel like anything above a 16 would just automatically be a hit. Hitting above
Wait,
16 AC
ah.
is very
You
difficult
get
in this game.
you get the
level
3
1.
points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
She kind of slashes at you and stabs at you. I don't think she's gonna do anything really that's bonus actiony, so I think she's just gonna go. It's gonna be her turn now, and she's gonna run towards the sheriff dude, and she's gonna do the same thing.
Duck hasn't added that feature to my gun yet.
What
Sad.
feature?
The lever action thing.
You're not proficient with the levering action, so you can't do the fucking ding 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 if you think that.
No.
You're not proficient in it.
No one's professional in doing that.
14.
That's fake. No one ever does it.
That is going to hit. That's a 14, so that's gonna hit. She's gonna stab John. That is a.
I dive in front of the knife and take the bullet.
That's 3. He takes 3. That not a bullet. It's not
Tell me to
bullet.
put it in.
He takes 3
You tell me to
piercing
put it
damage.
Technically, it could be a bullet. Technically.
It's a dagger. They're just using daggers.
Yeah, just you put the dagger in a fucking crossbow, it becomes a bullet.
Okay. Now it is John Boy's turn. John, I think, is just going to use his revolver.
Can we do shared actions, shared turn orders?
Yeah, we can do that. I was actually gonna yeah, I kind of want to actually do implement that. I didn't implement the last game because I forgot to say that, but I do want to implement shared turn order, so we can do that.
Yeah,
we can do
you
it.
should probably do it more like how it's done in a Baldur's Gate. So
Yeah.
like it starts from the top, and so that way it's not like when it's the sheriff's turn, he's like down there, because otherwise then we can help him during his turn when normally we couldn't. But if me and Raccoon have like the same role, then we would be able to help each other.
I'm just gonna think that if you guys are like next to it, like if like right now you and Raccoon have shared turn order, but not with Sheriff Jon because he's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay. But Sheriff Jon is gonna use his fucking Colt pistol, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage because she is way too close to him. It's gonna be disadvantage.
Yeah, he's definitely threatened. He's threatened, and he's doing a ranged attack, which means he's like
That
really
is
fucked.
that's a 3 +4, so that definitely does not hit. So he kind of like managed to like he gets slashed, he pulls out his revolver, but she managed to like for just flair managed to like take the hand where she guns it and just misses. And he misses. It is now you and Raccoon's turn. Mushi's and Raccoon's turn. What do you guys do?
I open the door, I pull out my gun, and I start blasting.
Hey, the fuck did you pull a gun? Oh wait, no, she was a mechanical bird. She has a gun, really?
Honestly, that would be funny. I didn't
Okay,
make
wait.
my
Are
class
we
a
going to
Warforged,
commit to the
so I am
mechanical? Hold on.
legitimately-
Are we going to commit to the mechanical bird?
I literally made my bird a Warforged, so they are like part mechanical. Their insides are mechanical.
Oh, okay then. What do you? Okay.
But anyway, I
there's-
open the door, I fly in, and I peck.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's piercing. So
Hey, Duck, I don't
Yeah.
think you understand. Ravens exist.
yeah. Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
I did.
In
You missed.
oh, you missed. You fly past them.
Meow.
I attack the one closest to me with my
Right.
short sword.
No,
Right.
really, Raccoon? It's not like you could fucking do anything else!
Roll to hit.
Yeah, roll ahead, Raccoon, roll ahead.
I miss again.
What did you get?
A 5.
Doesn't matter, you fucking missed.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Okay, you tried stab her, you missed. All right, now it is the ladies' turn. I'm not gonna do shared initiative for the ladies. I think I'm just gonna. There's something that can. Really
I mean, it doesn't matter if they have
Yeah, it
shared
doesn't matter. It
initiative.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
They're attacking separate people anyways. Just do the rolls together.
That's a 5. That's gonna miss.
Boom, 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 boom.
Everybody's fucking useless.
Everybody just,
Yeah, we are.
just freaking shoots in the air.
I
Just
attacked,
bullets
and I
flying
missed,
for-
and I attacked again, and I missed again, and I attacked, and I missed, and I missed, and I missed, and I missed again.
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna skip her turn. Now it's the other one at John. Okay, what's she gonna do then? Is she gonna hit? She's gonna miss as well.
I missed again. She doesn't hit, and I miss, and then I miss.
Ladies, I think we should end this. This is going nowhere.
It's John's turn. He's gonna try again to shoot her. He's gonna try
For
again.
you.
He's gonna try again with disadvantage.
Proposition for you, ladies. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
9 plus 4. That's a 13. That's gonna hit.
Holy shit! He's blasting.
All right.
Side
Okay.
note, Doug, what the fuck is going on down here?
Where?
Doug, there's only one place down from upstairs.
I mean the bar.
No, really?
Yeah, well,
Is
you
that-
don't. You
is there
don't
any
know.
other
You don't.
place
You don't.
that's
You don't.
down?
You don't know.
They
You
just don't care.
You
They
don't
just-
know.
they
You have
don't
zero
care.
clue
They
what's
hear
going on down
gunshots.
there.
No, Doug, you don't understand.
No, I don't.
We would. Someone just fired a gun upstairs.
Multiple times.
People would be screaming, and there would be commotion. Someone might even come and check because they fucking have no survival instinct.
Hey, Mushi. Hey, Mushi. Hey, Mushi. Anyway, he rolled to hit. He's gonna first roll a.
Okay, well, while he's rolling to hit, I'm gonna roll to hit because I have nothing else I can fucking do next turn.
He's gonna do first that. That's 9 plus 2. That's 11. Then it's another. That's gonna pretty much kill. That is gonna pretty much fucking kill her because these guys are not that fucking well. I didn't give them too much health. I didn't want to be too bullshit. Yep.
I hope you gave them more than 1 health.
No, I gave them more than 1 health, but this is basically.
I'm about to fucking.
This is basically
Kill
gonna.
this bitch.
John aims and basically fucking hits her head, and she's just dead.
Fucking right in the dome, motherfucker.
Brain splash,
She managed to push his gun away. He managed to get the gun back, and then right at the jaw point in a way, at the mouth, it basically puts the barrel there, and without gunshot in the head, and basically just blood on the roof now.
Bro, there's blood on the roof? What the fuck?
And
How'd that get there?
that's basically all he's going to do that turn, I think. Raccoon, your turn.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, like I mentioned, she takes 1 damage.
Okay,
whole
she takes
beefy
1 damage. All right, you managed to peck her, and you managed to do 1 damage.
I pecked her tit.
You pecked her tits.
Aw, yeah, ladies.
I'll
Wiggle,
guess I'll
wiggle.
just try to stab her again.
Okay.
I love
roll.
how every turn I just Fortnite dance on them.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Roll
Roll to damage.
9.
You managed to. You can see that she's pretty close to dying. Basically, she's pretty close to dying now. She's still alive, but she's close to dying.
She's bleeding out.
Yeah.
Because of me.
It's her time of the month again.
Don't, no.
Anything
No.
else you two would like to do?
Not
You
that much I
both
can-
got bonus and
Don't forget
movement.
to remove this one from the turn order. The dead one.
Anything else you two would like to do?
No, there's
Okay.
not much I can do.
Right? It's now her turn. She's going to do disengage and fucking getting out of there, basically. She's going to just disengage and fuck off.
That's not gonna work very well.
Before she runs away, because I guess I have now attack of opportunity. I guess.
No, I did disengage.
Yeah, fucking grapple her.
Raccoon,
I don't think you can, because disengage means you can't really do much. Disengage means she's fucking off, like disengage, you know?
Yeah, if someone disengages, then you can't do anything.
Fucking run after her.
Yeah, but do it
Well,
during
yeah,
your
that's
turn.
what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and she just runs off. She dead. John, it's now
Get very
John's
far,
turn,
maybe you're-
and would John decide on what would John do? I think John would not shoot somebody who's running away, but he would go after her and try and tackle her. So that's what I believe. Yeah, he can definitely go after her. So he basically just goes after her, points a gun and be like, "Stand, you're under arrest. Stand still." And I think she's gonna, I'm just gonna roll for intimidation. It's gonna be pretty low, however, so it's just gonna, yeah, that's gonna succeed. Intimidation. She basically holds her hands up and now it's just very hurt, but she's standing still and has her hands up. Raccoon Mushi, would you like to do something? If we don't do anything, then we're just gonna end turn order.
Yeah, and turn her. I want to bring her in for questioning.
I didn't do anything. That was me. That wasn't me.
Okay, Mushi, roll to damage.
Trust.
Roll to damage.
What do you mean roll to damage?
All right. Well, okay. So we're now done.
Fight fucking now. One.
No more.
What do you want me to roll?
No more combat. No more combat. Combat. Turn initiative is now over. No longer combat. She's now given up. Downstairs you see it's literally quite empty, and the bartender's just behind the bar, crouched.
I hop up onto the bar and I take some alcohol and I drag it away.
Dude, all right. Do a like a what would be the appropriate? I think this would be a straight strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Strength check for what? No one's stopping me from doing
No, to see if
this.
you can carry it. To see if you can carry it, because you're a tiny bird. Can you carry that big?
I didn't say I was carrying it.
You said you were gonna take it.
No, I said I'm dragging it away.
Oh, well, fine then. You're dragging it away, but when you're dragging it away, and then what?
Anyway, I drag it over here and I just start drinking.
You get alcohol poisoning.
Take 100 damage.
That's not how that works, but okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Anyway, we are going to quickly pause the game because I need to piss.
Well, I attack the DM.
I need to piss. What do you want from me? You miss.
I do 1 damage to Duck.
You
in real
miss.
life.
You miss.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's true. I have 100 AC. Anyway, I go piss now. BRB.
Damn, 100 AC. Wow.
God, Duck's an awful DM.
No, it's not. It's fine.
So anyway, I go back and I immediately fall over.
I pick you up and I put you in my pouch.
I throw up in your pouch.
Damn. Again. Always, this bird always throwing up in the pouch.
Bro, it's fucking Duck, I swear to fucking God.
What? Oh, birds, the characters are,
He just needs to send me to the front. That'll fix it. As per my usual during stream intermissions.
Mhm. Anyway, hello chat. How are
I'm
you all
back.
doing? Oh, he's back. Never mind.
No discussion with chat. No skilling planning with the chat.
Well, we were planning to take over this entire town. I become the new mayor. I killed the mayor. The bird poisoned someone else.
All right. So you managed to capture one of the people who were trying to kill you. What do you want to do with her?
And question her.
At the right now, or
Now we can bring her into the sheriff's office.
okay, you bring her to the sheriff's office. You see the bartender just sitting there, just shaking. He's a bit scared, a bit of a pussy.
I also want to bring the barman into question. Like,
Listen, I only work here. I haven't done anything. I only work here.
I don't give a fuck. You're part of the crime scene.
And well, he basically just like he slowly goes up, slowly, and he pulls out a revolver and tries to shoot you.
Shoot.
I'm gonna roll to see if it hits. It misses. That definitely misses.
All right. I want to shoot back.
Okay, roll.
Fuck, I missed.
You both miss. Okay, and then the sheriff basically just he's gonna shoot his arm. I'm gonna see if that hits. Yeah, that's a nat 20. Yeah, that's a nat 20. He shoots the bartender's hand. He goes and he fucking starts bleeding. Now he goes, ah, fuck, god damn it, and he drops the gun.
You will come with us right now.
He basically just like he complies and just follows with you.
All right. Time to begin the questioning.
You're all now back at the sheriff's office.
All right, I want to start with woman.
Hello?
Hello?
The crow. Okay,
Hello?
Raccoon. Would you like to describe
Hello?
what happened? Because the crow recently had like amnesia.
Well, we were bringing the woman down, and I said that the bartender had to come as well in questioning. Then he pulled a revolver. He tried to shoot me. He missed. I tried to shoot him back. I missed. Sheriff shot him in the arm. So now he's being brought to questioning as
I
well.
see.
Yeah. All right, I guess we're going to the sheriff, please.
No.
No. Okay. No sheriff. Okay. What do you want to do, Mushi?
Drugs.
How many? Okay. Where do you get the drugs?
Pull them out of my pocket.
Okay. All right. Anyway, you're in the sheriff's office. When you enter the sheriff's office, I forgot to
Are
also
there
say
any Bawillas?
the bar is empty. Tables are tipped and over. The bar is empty. People ran
I thought
away.
you said we're at the sheriff's office. What do you mean?
Oh,
The
well, I
bar.
thought you. Well, I thought you meant. Well, no, there's no Bevilles in the sheriff's office. No.
Are we cool anyways?
Anyway, I forgot to mention as well. There is a safe. There is a safe as well. The safe that he put the fence where he put like the bit of fence there, and as you can notice, it's open and it is been taken. It's not there
Like
anymore.
I said, Sheriff, I already thought this was gonna happen. It's gone.
Well, I didn't. I thought. Oh, god damn it! That's the last time I'm buying sheep bullshit. That's the last time I'm gonna buy sheep bullshit.
Fucking Timu ass crate.
And he basically just closes it again in frustration. All right. All right. You better tell us what the hell is going on. And he basically talks to the bartender and the lady who's near dying.
Sexy lady.
No, I'm gonna, and they basically just say that we're just doing our job, but we were hired for. That's all. That's everything.
And what exactly this was being said? What you were hired for?
Intimidation check, Raccoon. You're interrogating them. Intimidation.
I fucking think. What the fuck?
The bartender spits in your face.
I spit back.
Listen, you both are gonna be in a lot of trouble and gonna have jail time for a very long time. You better tell us immediately what's going on. And she just basically says, "Fuck you, we're not telling you anything."
How much is she paying you for?
Quite a lot. Enough to not make us talk.
I take out a knife and start. I'm like, all right. Well, if you don't speak, I'm gonna start chopping off fingers.
Do another intimidation check, but this time with advantage because you're threatening to do something quite drastic.
Natural 20.
We were just meant to distract you at first, okay? So she could get rid of the other signs, alright? We don't know where she is at the moment. And we don't exactly know what the plan was either. We just know we were gonna get a lot of money from it. That's all. That's all.
Well, it seems you're not getting any money anymore now, is it?
Yeah, well, it's called professionalism, mate. You would not know about it.
Well, where's the money right now? Did she pay you up front, or did she...
She paid us. We were gonna get paid after what she was gonna do was done. We was basically just showmanship. Just do our showmanship. She bought the brothel. It was previously owned by another employer. She bought the brothel. She basically told us she had an idea, and we were in because we needed more money.
So, you talk about professionalism, but you don't get paid up front. You don't accept to get
We
paid up
still
front.
work for the person. We still get a lot of money. We even got a higher
Really?
pay raise.
Where is she then?
I don't fucking.
Because you're getting in prison. You're not getting any money anymore. You're in prison now, aren't you?
While you are saying this, basically like something like the window breaks and like a circular device basically lands on the floor.
I
pick it up and I
walk
fly away
back.
with it.
Why does it say 2 numbers? I don't understand. Why it's with the 2 numbers?
That's with advantage.
Okay, no advantage.
What do you mean no advantage?
Why do you get advantage?
I don't.
Can you roll again without advantage?
Doc, without advantage is right there!
I don't... Well, which number is it? Which is it, the 14 or the 9?
I don't know, Doc. Do you do the normal roll first, or do you do advantage always first? Which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, you pick it up, you fly away, and it basically explodes it explodes, and there's a dark mist surrounding you now, Mushi.
You did.
And then where is, there it is. And Solana comes in and does hold person on the sheriff.
God damn, she's using a 3rd level spell? What the fuck?
Yeah, she does. And now we're gonna see if Jan can
We're
fucking
literally
escape it.
level 1.
And see if Jan can escape it. Jan does not manage to escape it. he's now stuck. He's now paralyzed. Jan is now paralyzed.
Doc, you need to learn how to fucking level your fucking combats. What the fuck? You're trying to kill us.
Anyway,
Octua.
yeah, Octua. Octua. And she is basically holding a revolver on your head, Raccoon. It's just, I recommended you give me my employees right now, or there's going to be problem, mister.
So what exactly is your plan? Because I'm just confused. I'm actually already getting paid. I'm already supposed to get my money. I figured out who is the person responsible and what these figures done. So I'm already done and should get paid.
Well, if you're so curious, it's all basically about
Actually, no,
money.
Ah, I figured it out. You're trying to hypnotize anyone who comes in the room to come into the brothel.
It's not just
And
in
then
the
do
room, it's entire town.
Yeah, that's what I said. The entire town.
I heard
Anyone
say
who
entire
comes
room.
in. Yeah, I said everybody who comes in. So that means in the town.
The entire town is supposed to get hypnotized, come into the brothel, and pay us exclusively with extremely with money. And then when that's done, we would escape without anyone noticing.
To make sure the sheriff does not hear anything of this, or is he just he's fully aware.
We
of
can
what's
say
going
the
on.
sheriff doesn't hear anything.
He's literally aware. He's just being held. He just can't move or take actions.
Yeah, he's being hold person right now.
Well,
So anyway, I
I
snuck back in
completed
and
my
I pecked her hand.
contract.
She does. What the fuck would she do against you? I think she will just.
And you did chicken roast.
I peck her hand. She
Wait,
dropped the gun.
Do a. I mean,
Having Fortnite dance over a corpse? Fuck.
you
I failed my
fail.
Fortnite dance.
You fail.
I
You
failed
fail
my Fortnite
miserably.
dance, but she's still fucked.
You fail miserably.
Okay, well I still pecked her hand.
Okay, so 22. You didn't match. She's still like holding the gun, but you didn't manage to pick her hand off, and she basically just slaps you.
I honestly.
Listen, just give me my employees, and I'll fuck off and leave. I got a horse ready, and I'll leave. You don't have
That's
to worry
fine by
about
me,
me
honestly.
anymore.
That's fine by me, honestly. I don't. I did what the contract asked me. I'm sorry, Sheriff, but I don't know what your stance on this point is.
He's basically just frozen, like trying to get his revolver. He's just frozen right now. He can't do anything. I guess we have a deal then. You two
so.
come with me, and there's basically like a horse carriage outside, and they both just go in, and she's just at the horse and just still pointing at you, by the way, and just goes, and then the horses move quite quickly.
Yeah, they're gone. Town saved from capitalism.
She does break concentration, and John basically like runs out, but you notice that they're too far. He can't do anything. They're too far. Well, honestly, mate, I heard what you said, and I don't really blame you.
I mean, I had a gun pointed towards me.
Listen, you're a hired gun, and I'm not expecting you to do the extremely right thing, but...
I mean, what were you
Still,
expecting me to do? To resist and get shot in the head and die and then just walk away anyways?
No, you just, your higher contract. Your higher contract. Shit. It's also now pretty much nighttime at the moment. It's been kind of long. It's nighttime now, basically.
But I'm not having a good time over here. What the fuck?
She's. I try to help my bird.
Broke my wing. She broke my wing.
I put a bandage around the wing.
Oh, the mail Saturday.
Well, at least what I can do is put a warrant on her, I guess.
Yeah, I presume so. Now, it's good now that she's gone because that means now the town is safe from whatever she was planning to do.
I'm gonna change some shit. Hold on. But yeah, you did your job. He basically pulls out kind of like looks like a check and just writes down 30 gold and just give this to the bank. They should pay you. The bank is closed now, but the bank is closed now, so you might have to wait until it opens.
Anyway,
back to this.
there was another contract, right? For Taco.
Do I get paid?
No.
Bro, I'm gonna go hungry. What the fuck, man?
I feed you. You're my pet. I feed you.
I'm your pet. I'm a party member.
Listen, I'm way too tired, and I think we're both a little bit tired right now. It's been a long day. Let's just do the other contract the next day, perhaps.
Yeah, that's fair.
And congratulations, Raccoon. You have now leveled up to level 2.
Yo, let's go.
And also, I forgot to say this. I'm using XP and not milestone. I'm using XP. So yeah, but yeah, you do level up to level 2 now. Congratulations, Raccoon. You're now level 2.
Ignore me. What the fuck?
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say? What? Your mic keeps cutting off for me. Is it cutting off for you too, Raccoon?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Speak English.
English. How much XP did I get, motherfucker?
Hold up. Let me give me a check. Give me a moment.
Do I not live? Oh, it's noise suppression got turned back on apparently.
I don't get my flower now.
You get enough for level. You get enough for level 2.
Well, I won't be level 3.
No, level 2.
No, I want level 3.
No, level 2.
Na.
But yeah,
Na.
basically, that is Raccoon's session 2, session 1 done.
Yay!
Bit of a clusterfuck, but I'll say it's still somewhat successful.
I love how I actually figured out.
It wasn't like it wasn't gonna. My idea was that it wasn't gonna be a super difficult thing to figure out, but it was still like gonna be like it's still gonna be like you're still gonna figure it out somewhat.
Like I just immediately went for the brothel, and just like, oh yeah, no, there it is.
Actually, the original plan for the chest, it wasn't like enchantment. It was supposed to be like a teleportation thing, so she would just enter the chest and just teleport away.
Ah,
that was the OG idea for. That was the idea for the chest.
should
should've
have put
entered the
put the sheriff's hand in the sheriff's hand and then just teleport.
No, but the thing was, it only worked for her. That's how she designed it. It's only gonna
Okay.
work for her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I got really nothing else to do. I know this is a very, very short stream, shatters, but I got stuff I would also like to do as well today. I want to make some shorts as well. I just really quickly wanted to do
Cat!
Raccoon's session.
Cat! He's putting his shorts on.
Yes, I'm putting my shorts on.
Oh my God.
But now I'm going to work on my YouTube shorts, basically.
Okay.
Are you guys still gonna keep streaming, or are you guys like done?
Come on, Raccoon, let's go.
I'll have to take a break for a second
No.
because I have to go help my dad for a second. So
Like done.
okay,
Okay.
I'll be back so
Fuck
very
you.
quickly.
All right.
No,
Well, what
I'm being
about
asked
you,
to do
Mushi? Are you gonna keep
something.
streaming? Are you gonna keep streaming, Mushi?
Fuck
Yeah.
up.
Okay. I'm gonna go raid media then.
Good.
I'm already media Kita. But yes, I know this was a very, very short stream, but so I joined at the end, basically, yes. I was just gonna do a very, very short stream. So hopefully next time we do D&D,
He's not even watching you.
maybe the whole party can be along this time. So like Crystal and Mesa Cold,
No.
Rise and Muerto can join in as well.
I won't be there. I'm
Damn.
leaving.
But yes, very, very short stream today. I just wanted to do Raccoon's session, and then basically
I just
so
wanted
can
to
work on
do
shorts.
Raccoon? What the fuck?
Yeah, I just wanted to do Raccoon. Just a very quickly, quick and leavey, you know? Quick and leave.
So that's why Raccoon was coming, and there was a quickie going on that one time.
Yeah.
Question, Mushi, do you want me to just put it on B or B and then we do
It depends on how long you're gonna be gone for.
That's true.
Oh god, 8 people watch me doing D&D today. Jesus, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. Ja,
Hey, those were probably from me and Raccoon, right?
ja, ik ben uit.
Oh, no, yeah, that's just all you. Goddamn.
Scary. But yeah, Raccoon is about to kill someone, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream
Oh,
at this
goddamn.
point.
I will update on when the next session should be. It's not. I'm gonna update when the next session is gonna be. I got some plans. But I hope everybody enjoyed this scuffy little noob DM trying to do a D&D session, the second
Yeah,
D&D session.
you can tell he's a noob.
It was good fun.
I
Yeah,
love you, Duck. I love you.
it's a good
I love
little
you so
fun.
much.
Well, we're gonna go raid Medikita. I have a social, a link tree where all my socials are. Fuck's sakes, I can't spell it for shit.
Oh my god.
There we go, a link tree. There you go. Go check those out. Tomorrow I will not stream. I will be too. I'm not going to stream tomorrow because I'm planning on not streaming on Sunday. But although on upcoming week I won't be able to stream at all. So again, it's going to be a very long hiatus until I can come back to streaming. Sadly. But hopefully, when that's done, I'm gonna be able to do 5 days of streaming per week and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed today. See you all for coming. Appreciate it. Love you all. Goodbye.